When did evil take the form of a man? Do we care to regard the feelings of others, or is that just rubble from the pain we each face? When did we forget that evil lies in all of us? The only way to defeat it is with love. When did we digress and begin forcing hard-working men out of freedom? When did a slip of paper become more valuable than a human life? A green card determines your fate, a sheet of paper decides your happiness. Producing failures and people who could easily change the world. Praising those who play faster, drink longer, blow harder. And the young people grow up believing these are the people who matter. Forget Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and those who sacrificed for the world, because they never worked with the grain, never cared what others thought of them, and they produced a world far better than any Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods. But who do we all tell ourselves deserves our praise? We lie in awe and bow in shock to the trash that lies below us, ignoring the beauty above us, begging to assist. We ignore the cries of the mute, disrespecting the tears of the weary, misleading the hearts of the new, fearing those whose power we have appointed, denying ourselves the truth we need. Worshipping the demons around us, hating the shadows yet applauding them, failing ourselves with lies that harm, don't heal, placing pedestals beneath the ignorant, pushing the weak off the cliff they spent years climbing. When do we change? Answering to our mistakes, ignoring the failures of our loved ones, and begging our friends to follow us on the path less traveled. When we choose to be who we are, we will glow, like the light at the end of the tunnel. A brightness that will assist, not degrade, the arm of a firefighter clutching a dying child close, emerging from the smoke with a life he saved. We, the people, growing to care, deciding to break through the passable barriers that society placed before us, sacrificing everything to protect what mattered most, not the money, not the fame, not the empty promise of a careless celebrity, not the hollowed voice of a soundless pop star, not the broken heart left by someone who never deserved us. So let's stop pretending like this is what matters. We live in constant fear. We shouldn't. Because no matter how dark the world seems, despite the shadows that seem to encompass the brightest parts of life, against the terrorism and violence, forgetting but still remembering the voices of the abused, with the fight for the lives we want. We cannot lose ourselves in the blackness, find a wall, grasp the hand of the person next to you and walk together, fight together, worry together, fear together, hate together, and dream together. Because when you emerge from the cave of sorrows that can only represent the world we live in, we will be surprised to find that everyone is leaking hands. No one stands alone. We will recognize that it never mattered who the two hands we were holding belonged to, because it never mattered what color their skin was, what color eyes they had, what they sounded like, what they smelled like, what they failed like, what they did when they began to fear what lay ahead in the dark, because like you accepted them, they accepted you, never letting you go, never letting you fall behind. Because the only way we can make it through the hard times and the pain is if we refuse to release the people around us when they are struggling too. Love and patience are what link us, the two survivors of the fear. We struggle because we know we will never stand alone. And that is what makes us stronger, fills our feeble veins with courage, and eradicates the hate and fear from our open heart.